the demons call when they do what they do. And now I feel like taking off, find a place with a view. The pain is never gonna stop if it's controlling you. I know that time can heal it all, I just gotta get through. I just gotta get through, I just gotta get through. Cause I feel like taking off, find a place with a view. The pain is never gonna stop if it's controlling you. I know that time can heal it all, I just gotta get through. Sometimes I feel like all is lost, but I know it's not true. I wanna put up all my walls cause I'm not in the mood. But then I cut myself off from the rest of the room. I know that I can heal it all if you're patient and soon. It can all be worth it, all the searching. Pain is never really permanent, but damn it hurts me. I can feel all of it burning, it's concerning. I've been searching for a purpose, I hope it's worth it. This society is really trying me. Ain't no hide and seek, I hide to be far from anxiety. I need my space, I need my privacy. I need some silence, please. You're all too loud, you don't speak quietly. Opinions violently thrown across every surface. It makes me nervous. Is the world honestly burning? That's all I'm learning. Think that we can make a turn and turn the person. All I'm not in put the work in. We got some work, man.
What up, guys? Welcome back to the channel, man. Tonight, not today, tonight. So, this is the night following the last video. I'm trying to get off of the same day schedule, so I figured screw it. I'm just gonna go ahead and work as late as I can through the night to try to get some of this stuff done. I'd really like to get some primer on the bumper. As you guys know, we got this door all straightened out. I needed to block sand it still, which I just did, and I broke through in a few places. I really don't feel like explaining this right now. I apologize, but if you know, you know. Whenever you break through a high spot, whenever you're block sanding, you need to build back up. So I can't just continue sanding once I have broken through the primer. I need to put more primer on there. Just right now, my goal is to just try to get as much done tonight as I possibly can. I know I'm not gonna get an entire video done tonight, but get a good head start so I can get up in the morning, hopefully finish this for you guys. So where we left off on the bumper, I got that crack repaired, in which it held up really well, but now I need to fill the front in. So there's just obviously a little crack in the front right here. I need to kind of sand this and fill that in with some body filler so that it is nice and smooth. I need to make sure I haven't missed anywhere sanding. I don't think that I have, but it is time to go ahead and get these headlights out and get this support out. I don't want to paint it with this in here because obviously I don't want overspray all over this like somebody else did. I actually do plan on getting all this off and making this thing look nice before we reassemble this damn bumper. But anyhow, that's what's next tonight. I've got that ready for another coat of primer. Now I would like to get this ready for a coat of primer before I load primer up inside of my gun. But hell yeah, let's stop talking about it, man, and be about it. I really want to run to Circle K, go get a Red Bull. But that would just take away valuable time that I need for this. I'm not gonna lie, I am tired as hell right now, but I gotta do what I gotta do. Finally gonna put primer on this damn bumper. I think this thing has been in what, 2 or 3 videos now we've actually worked on this bumper. Anyhow, I picked up this can of adhesion promoter the last time that we were at Old School. I've never used this brand before, but I mean, adhesion promoter is adhesion promoter, right? I'm gonna go ahead and spray the bumper with this first. I like to give this stuff a little bit of time, obviously, to set up and dry, and I do like scuffing it a little bit after spraying this shit. I don't trust adhesion promoter. I've had problems with it before. You don't want to put this stuff on really heavy. You want to kind of just like mist it on. Whenever you put it on heavy enough to get like a wet coat, it tends to like fisheye and do weird shit to anything you put over it. So since I've experienced that, I have just learned to lightly scuff it. After you've given it some time to dry, just give it a light scuff, and I've never had a problem from there. Adhesion promoter and wax and grease remover. I hate them. Turn this thing back on because this shit stinks. Now, while we wait for that adhesion promoter to dry a little bit, I've already got some high build mixed up. I'm gonna go ahead and spray that door once again. What's up there, Robin Hood? Yeah, she's still got her hood on. She's got to wear this thing for 3 weeks. I think she only has, should only have like a week left. It's my daughter's dog. She knows exactly what day she's supposed to take that thing off. Anyhow, got this stuff primered last night. Good Lord, I haven't even came out here and looked at it yet. So, for all I know, the primer went to shit and all cracked and fell off. Damn, not gonna lie, bro. I think the Camaro looked pretty good in white. All right, I'm kidding. Definitely gonna look a lot better in red, dude. I like the color we're spraying this. It's crazy to think I have never painted a car red. Anyhow, I'm trying to decide whether I really want to get into block sanding this stuff like right now, or if I just want to continue moving on and try to get the fenders to this point and then just block sand everything together. Oh man, I don't know. You know what? I think I'm just gonna go ahead and move these things out, let them sit out there in the sun for a little while, and we'll bring the fenders in, bro. Start getting to work on those. We have the fenders and the hood left that we have to actually do like a lot of body work, prep work and stuff to get it primered. I'm not gonna say I'm gonna get it all done today, but I'm gonna try. I'm gonna see what it is we can do, because this is pretty bad. And I found out that this fender also has a little ding on the bottom, which isn't nearly as bad, but still needs to be addressed. What's up, Robin? All right, are you trying to rob from the rich, or are you trying to feed the poor, man? What's up? You barking up the wrong tree if you're looking for rich. Go play, girl. Go play, papa. So yeah, play with me, man. Play with me. Whoa. What, you think you just allowed in it? Yeah, that's what I thought. So I'm not gonna try to get too carried away on this, man. We have to remember that from this line, you really don't see much. From the wheel well looking in, you can see right here, you know what I'm saying? But from this line down, this whole entire piece is completely covered. So I would really just like to get this massaged out and somewhat in the area where it's supposed to be. As far as it being perfect, there's no need to waste my time trying to do that, because literally gonna be covering it up. So like I said, man, we're really not going to see this. So that right there, for me, that's perfect. We got it back into basically in its shape. It's just, you know, it's a little wavy. But I am going to go ahead and sand all this really well, because the paint that does go on there, I don't want it flaking off like anything else. So this right here was bent in a little bit. Like right here was folded in that way with this whole portion. So I had to kind of straighten that out and hammer on it a little bit. So there is a slight little wave right there, as you can see. So I will do a little skim coat of some body filler there. And a little bit over here, there's a little ding right on the body line right there. That will just be a tiny little bit of body filler. This fender's in pretty damn good shape, and so is the other one. So other than that, I don't think there's anything else really to be concerned about. I'm gonna go ahead and grab the 80 grit and just start ripping down on this thing. There's a lot of like paint chips and stuff like this that I do want to get out, but I'm just going to sand that stuff out. Up here on the wheel well as well, there's a chip. So yeah, right here, and there's some flakage going on down here. So just all that kind of stuff I want to make sure to get sanded out and just kind of feather it, you know, get it all smooth before we hit this with a coat of primer. What the fuck? You know what? I'm gonna share this with you guys because this is probably really weird to some of you. So here in Phoenix, we have an electric company called SRP, and they have what is called the M Power. So it is prepaid. So basically, you put money on for electric, and you use what it is you put on. And once you run out, as you can see, your freaking power runs out. Sometimes it's annoying, but overall it works for me. I like it. I enjoy it. I'm gonna go ahead and throw $100 on, so that will get me, boom, electric. Fender, man. What did I say? My compressor is super loud and the fans, I normally wait for it to shut off, but I'm in a hurry. Anyhow, got that all smoothened out. The only damage really left is this area, like I said, and we're not worried about that because it's going to be covered up. Got that little ding out. Everything is sanded. I'm going to go ahead and set this aside because we still have the other fender. I'd like to get them both prepped before I put any primer in my gun, so then I can go ahead and just spray them both at the same time. Yo, what the hell? Oh, they just bent the tabs over to hold this light in. It's supposed to have little pins. Give it to me, motherfucker. Thank you. Dude, these things, good lord. I'm gonna try to clean them up and see if I can do like a tinted clear coat on them. But I don't know. If not, maybe I'll just order some new ones. But I think we can make them look good still. Now the compressor shuts off. Wipe this thing down with some acetone really quick. This fender was 100% spray paint. So at one time, the sun has kind of baked it off. So this is a Certifit fender, and it had like that black primer that comes on it. And somebody rattle canned it. It looks like it had a dent right here. You can see it's like dented down. So they have like a patch of Bondo like in the center of the dent for whatever reason. That is raised a lot higher than what the dent was. I don't know, bro. I have no idea who the hell did that. Good lord. Anyhow, my focus is going to be to get all of this spray paint off. I don't want any of that underneath my paint. And I got to sand all of that Bondo off of there. And then figure out what's going on with this dent. We're probably going to have to put a little bit of filler right there to shape that up. Other than that, I don't see any other damage Ooh, there's a little corner right there. Dang, bro. I'm gonna have to weld that. Son of a bitch, dude. Yeah, I didn't see that till now. Like, the corner of the fender is ripped right there. Wow. Yeah, that's definitely gonna need to be welded. I don't want... Because look, it's like it's trying to spread. It's cracked. How does that happen? Anyhow, guys, I'm pressed for time today. My life story nowadays. I was only gonna work until noon. It's already 1:45. It's going on 2. Anyhow, let's go ahead and at least get this all sanded, get that knocked down, see what it is we're dealing with. I'm not gonna have time to do the welding today because I don't know if you heard me mention in the last video, I ran out of gas, bro, and I don't want to try to weld on that thin ass freaking sheet metal without gas. So I'm not going to be able to do much with this fender until I go and get gas, and I don't have time to do it today, man. So here's, I guess you could say a teachable moment. Maybe some of you guys don't know this, but you see how this fender is, it's actually rounded right here. It's not flat by any means. The whole thing just kind of rounds over. Whenever you're sanding something like this, you do not want to sand in a straight line like so. And let me demonstrate to you why. So sanding straight... Battery died. See how it's putting lines in the primer? So we don't really have much to worry about being at its bare metal right now, but if this was like a thick layer of primer or paint that you're scuffing up the paint over, you would be creating flat spots. So since being the DA is flat, that's a flat surface, you're putting it on top of a rounded surface. It's only going to touch a small portion, so you're going to be making all these little flat spots in your rounded fender. How you want to sand something like this is forward and back and following the shape of the fender. So you see, now I'm not leaving lines. It is actually sanding evenly. For those of you who didn't know that. I know a lot of you guys probably already do, but for those of you who don't. Dude, that really sucks, man. I was hoping to get these freaking primered in this video. That's gonna have to be welded. I have to weld that. Son of a bitch. Somebody come get her. She's dancing like a stripper. Bro, got the fender stripped. Completely stripped. It's bare. Now I need to, well, I'm gonna try to mess with this a little bit. I don't have high hopes of getting too far. I'm gonna have to weld those holes shut. And again, I don't have gas. I gotta weld that. So anyhow, let's see if we can try to hammer on this. The thing is if you look on the back side, oh Jesus, it's my secret tool. So focus, baby. You look on the back side, it's got this structure right here that makes it a little difficult to really like hammer on it. So what I'm going to do is try to get this back there to hold it and then hammer on it from the front side. Because right now it's hella low and hella high, bro. So this is all low, this is low. Through the center is low. Then of course where they use the damn dent puller is freaking high as shit. Just as high as whoever it was that did this body work. Hammer time! Alright, yesterday I mentioned that Braven was gonna make a video for you guys. If you remember in yesterday's video, at the end of yesterday's video, we mentioned that Braven had some stuff that he needed to go and purchase for his truck. And he was gonna make a video going to pick those parts up and stuff. Well, he tried, and I'm gonna go ahead and play that footage now for you guys.
Yo, what's up guys? Welcome back to today's video. In today's video, you're actually gonna be coming out and like hanging out with me just a little bit. We actually got a bunch of cool stuff that I have planned today. Like, I'm not used to this talking to the camera thing, so my bad if I'm like messing up. This is the first clip, so hopefully throughout the video it gets a little bit better. So basically today we're gonna be running over to Speedway and spending a lot of money on things that honestly the truck really needs. We actually are gonna be buying stuff for the good old Colorado over there. With the new Ford 8.8 rear end, it honestly unlocked a whole bunch of stuff that I could possibly do to the truck now that the power could actually go down to the floor. So the next biggest things are kind of what we're gonna be doing right now. So we'll just go ahead and roll into it. Clean as usual, clean as usual. I'm not excited about spending all my money, but we're here and we're gonna do it. Damn. Alright, so I had planned to come home with a bunch of parts to install for this video, but sadly every single thing that I ordered, well, every single thing that I wanted, I literally needed to order it. So basically at the end of it all, we ended up spending $2,400 and got to leave with absolutely no parts in hand. But they're all gonna ship to the house, so hopefully by next week, they said, or the week after that, then I should have everything. So that sucks. That kind of goes against the plans of actually installing everything today. It is what it is. I'm gonna run to AutoZone to see if they have some other parts and stuff that I need that they didn't carry or that they didn't have. So I guess I'll update you guys on that one. All right, so I made it home. We spent a crap ton of money and only really came home with Jack in the Box. That's about it. So other than what we got at Speedway, I actually ended up finding a Mellings 10295 high pressure oil pump at AutoZone, which was a little more pricey than what Speedway had it listed for, but they're on national back order. So I was like, you know what, I'm gonna go ahead and just grab that, no matter the price. And then we got two of the coils timing sets. So I got one for my dad and one for myself, so that we both have them. They only had two in stock, so I was like, I might as well grab it while I can. And yeah, that's basically all that we can get done for this video. So I'm gonna go have to tell my dad the bad news that we can't really complete a full video today.
So yeah, dude, Braven was high-key upset when he got home. Like, that dude left the house and he went and spent like damn near $3,000 on a bunch of stuff that's for the truck. And he was stupid excited about obviously getting home, and he wanted to install it all same day. So he had the mindset, I'm going to pick all this stuff up and I'm putting it on the truck today, damn it. You know, and then of course none of the stuff was in stock. So he had to order it all. So just to give you guys a hint, Braven got rid of a flip car. So yeah, the Prelude's gone. I think what we're gonna do is actually compile some of the footage of working on the Prelude and make a video for you guys, actually stating all the money that he actually put into it, how much he spent on the car, how much he spent on parts, and then how much he sold it for, and then in turn to take the money that he sold it for, the profit, and go and get these parts that he is getting for the truck right now. I think that'd be a really dope ass video. Throw it in the comments down below what it is you guys think, of course. One more thing I want to ask. So I know I have a lot of auto body technicians and stuff that watch the channel. A lot of you guys paint cars and do it for a living every day. So look, I have like 16 years experience in a spray booth, but unfortunately my painting experience comes from painting signs. I worked in the sign industry. While obviously all the spraying and prep methods and all that kind of stuff are very similar, you can get away with a lot more in the sign industry. Automotive is a little bit more fine. Like, I don't know, if you guys paint, I'm sure you understand exactly what it is I'm saying. So whenever it comes to this bumper, I do want to do the black pockets, the black headlight pockets like it was. So my question for you guys, please put it down in the comments below. Would you paint this entire bumper red and then clear coat it and then come back and put the black on top of the clear? Because the black is going to be satin. I don't want it to be gloss like the bumper. So does the black go on top? Or would you paint this black first, overlapping the black, and then come back, mask it, and then paint the red and clear coat? The reason why I don't like that is because you're going to have a paint edge right here for the red and for the clear coat that you know, moisture can get underneath and it can start chipping. Where if I painted this entire thing red and clear coated this entire thing and then masked this off, wet sanded this some, and then painted this black, the only paint edge that I have right here would be the black. Worst case scenario, some of the black would chip, and it'd be a lot easier to touch it up. I am curious how it is you guys would do it. Obviously, this is a question for the people who have experience doing these kind of things. Please, I'm asking for your help. That and what tape do you recommend? A good tape that will not let it bleed through the edge. Like I always just use like random auto body tape, you know. Is there a tape that you would recommend for a nice clean edge right there? I know that they have like a vinyl tape. It's like rubber. I don't know if that's better than the paper tape, because I've had problems with the paper bleeding ever so slightly, in which in the past, after I peel it, what I would do is just kind of on a corner like this, I would like take some wet sandpaper and I'd wet sand that edge and make it nice and clean, because you're sanding right on that corner. But anyhow, throw it in the comments down below, please, for the guys that have experience with that kind of thing, the process that you would go to get a nice clean finish on that, and of course what tape it is you'd recommend. So anyhow guys, I gotta go and get some, well, I've got DMV stuff that I gotta go and get done today for one, and I need to go and fill up my bottle so that we can actually finish that damn Fender, because I got a weld on it. What can I do? You know what I'm saying? But hey, a little bit of progress is still progress, all right? Taking steps in the right direction. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please do smash the like button. Peace. Bye. Bye. Bye.